Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo, with Tesha's residence. It's the bug off! Oh no, I need to find room for... Well, I only need to find room for one letter. What was this one again? I just liked that paper. What about this one? Yeah, I can toss that. Gulliver's letter. Let's get Gully's letter. Thank you for your help. Right now I'm in a lovely holiday in Rome. My gift to you is the mouth of truth, but don't stick your hand in its mouth and start lying. What? Okay. No idea what that's on about, but you know. And now we have a letter from Pudge. Let's see. I saw a scary dream last night. You disappeared from our town. Promise you'll never leave. You have to stay here forever. Oh, Pudge. I, hate to break this to you, but I may not be here forever. I'm not, like, entirely sure when this series exactly is even gonna end. I mean, it obviously needs to end at some point. But, like, I do almost want to say, like, as long as y'all keep watching, I'll keep going. So many cicadas. They weren't here before, and now they're everywhere. And I think they're all brown cicadas. Yeah, these things are definitely everywhere. I feel like the other one was on this tree. Yes. But, yeah, I need to check turnip prices. Yeah, I don't know exactly how long I'll keep the series going. Like, I know I want to do at least the 365 days. So, you know, New Year's, that's my current end point in mind. But, like, I could keep going. Like, there's not really a huge amount left for me to do come past the New Year's, but, like, I'm sure I could find stuff. 45. Reese, every price this week has been garbage. Like, I know I bought them cheap, but Reese, please. I know I could have given them to the bug dude. At almost noon, I'm pretty confident that the bug is going to be better than a brown cicada. Let's talk with Gabby. Everyone in Sapphire is like totally freaking out about this super awesome bug off. I'm gonna catch the sweetest bug in town. Not the one that tastes the sweetest or anything. Ew. That is fair. Where is my shovel? There it is. Yeah, I'm also trying to think of, like, what to talk about today, which is a pretty normal occurrence. I suppose I can talk about the fact that Azure Lane's 6th anniversary has started. And, like, man, it's hard to believe that game has been kicking around for this long. Like, I've been playing Azure Lane since about, I want to say, like, 2 weeks after it went global. Well, there's the winner. Not donating that right away. I'll find some other stuff to donate first. And I know this is gonna sound probably silly, given it's like it's a waifu boat game, but, like, man, that game has, like, really helped give me something to do when I couldn't do anything else. Because, like, it's a game that you can actively play, and you'll have much better results if you do, but, like, the fact it's a mobile game and has auto battle features and stuff, like, I could just set it up and watch it go, or I could literally just, like, sit on even the port screen and just, you know, have noise and something to stare at. Like, it was nice. Fireworks are tomorrow. This is a pretty busy weekend. For a second, I was worried I was about to dig up a bush. You know, I don't even think I really need to do that, because I could, like, wedge myself, like, right here to do this. Yeah. Like, right here would work. So I don't even need to dig holes right there. I have not seen a fossil yet, though. That's a little troublesome, but that's fine. I'm not positive I'll be back later for the ceremony, so... because I don't exactly know how my day-to-day is going to go. I am very tired. Ugh. And not, like, tired as in, like... I haven't slept. Tired as in, like, I didn't sleep well. Mostly because Frisk was being a major pain in the ass, like, all night. Followed by her still being a pain in the ass. And by that, I mean, she's literally been getting into stuff and causing trouble all night, and she's still going. Like, she's still kicking around my feet trying to get into stuff and just being a major pain in the ass. I feel like it's been too long since she was last in timeout. Which I also have to clarify every time I say that. It's basically... she gets put into, like, a dog kennel for a bit. Like, it's a kennel carrier for a dog. The medium-sized dog. So it's plenty big for her. It's got multiple blankets in it. It's, you know... it is a cozy little place that she uses as a bed for the majority of the time. But she doesn't particularly like being closed into it. So, like, doing that tends to tell her pretty easily, hey, you've been doing wrong, stop it. Without, you know, having to get at her in any other way, and it works out. The problem comes if I don't do it for a while, and she's like, oh, so I'm just free to get into trouble then. It's like, no, you need to be good. You need to be good. Frisk, don't you do it. I see those thoughts. Don't you do it. Alright, I should, like, at some point check the progress of the hurricane. Last I was checking, it, is gonna miss Nova Scotia, thankfully, but we'll probably still get some wind. Which is gonna suck, but, you know. Hopefully we won't lose power. Well, the bugs, this is ridiculous. Come here, you silly bugs. Come to Bella. Okay. I have no space. Let's put these bags of money away. I really don't need you know, that many bells on me. Not until tomorrow morning, where I'll need those bells to, like, try to make up, you know, and still buy all of the turnips. Because it's pretty clear to me that we are definitely not making money off our turnips this week. I don't understand why I keep getting such bad luck with turnips. It's just, game doesn't like me, I guess. Like, I think I've only had, like, one really good week so far all year. Because, like, I'm pretty sure from the first Sunday on... Well, I suppose there was a lot of weeks I just didn't buy turnips, because I was like, nah, that price is just not a good price for buying at, and I just didn't buy any, and then I didn't bother checking the turnip prices at all. So... Hello, Rooney. When you catch bugs, you try to sneak up on them. Walking on tiptoes is one of the fundamentals of bug catching, you know. Yeah, I do know. Really need to find this fossil. I don't need to, but I really want to find this fossil. Maybe it's in the same spot that the other one was. Hello, Pudge. Be patient and you'll find a great bug soon, Peppa Pig. Velma! Think a lady like myself can't get down in the dirt and catch bugs? Just watch, hun. No, I don't think that at all. I think you'll do great. Okay, well, it's not here. There is the apparently oh-so-common Miama stag. Or however it is. Miama? No, this is a saw stag. Okay. Yeah, I am not seeing this fossil. I mean, I should deal with my fossils I've got. Watch me have all four and just not realize it. Wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, with, there's one kind of, like, fun anecdote that I'll always love about Azure Lane. And it's mostly from the rivalry between Azure Lane and Kontai Collection. Where, basically, from everything I've heard, and this is, as far as I'm concerned, unsubstantiated, because I've not seen these exact comments, I only have 2 fossils. There are 2 fossils out there I have not found. Okay, where have I not been? Well, I still need to sell them, but where have I not been? But, from everything I've heard, apparently the person or people in charge of Kontai Collection are very, like, xenophobic and very much in the mindset of, you know, oh, Japan did nothing wrong during World War II, and the rest of the world were more or less just bullies doing what they always do to Japan, of, you know, coming in and attacking them and, you know, trying to prevent them from becoming a world power. When, you know, Japan did a lot wrong in World War II. America did too. Everybody did. Like, that's just how it works. But basically, they talked about many times early in their development of how, like, they just want to tell the Japanese tragedies from World War II, and it's like, okay. Literally, like, they only really had the Japanese faction at the time, and, like, everyone else was basically the villains. And then, like, Azure Lane came out, and the people behind Contact Collection made the comment at one point that, like, this silly Azure Lane is, you know, like, no one would ever have any feelings when doing an Azure Lane event. You know, one might cry while playing Contact Collection, but they never would playing Azure Lane, stuff like that. And then as a response, Yostar did the, their Bismarck event. Needless to say, the Azure Lane community, basically everybody had a "why is it raining in here" moment. You know, that event was depressing and just sad. And they've more or less just kept doing sad events, like, to show the tragedy of all sides, told through their lens of, you know, space cephalopods trying to destroy the planet in every possible timeline. Azure Lane's weird. So I really need to find where these fossils are, but I also need to start, like, donating bugs. Let's see, what we got? I don't want to do the bird wing right away, because, like... I'll send away! Frisk? Oh, I accidentally told him I wanted to know how to... I didn't mean to do this. Yeah, Nat, I'm aware. I thought the top option was check this out. Okay, let's start with the brown cicada. What we got? Who is... does this score? Examine it, Nat. Standard size. It's a vibrant color. 5 points. Okay. I do have others. Let's go giant cicada. I don't know the values of things. I just know the cicadas are basically worthless. 21 points. Okay, not good enough to set a new record of any kind. Okay. Let's do long locust. Let's see what it gets. I might need to, like, donate the birdwing just to get something out of this. Standard size. Quite standard for the species on color. Okay. That was even lower. Yeah, I've got more stuff. Jewel beetle. It's a rare jewel beetle. Okay, so this is probably gonna be worth a fair bit. Let's see. 60 points. Okay, that beats the first place record. Hidden ogre mask. Hey, I can become ogre pawn. Yeah, let's see if I can break my own record without using the bird wing. Let's go rice grasshopper. Okay, it's exceedingly rare. This might outscore the bird wing. I mean, I think I need to get first place still, so... 94 points! Kippers and crumpets! First place record, marvelous, marvelous old bean. Slurp. A firefly lamp. Neat. Okay, now let's do the stag. I'm still gonna hang on to the birdwing. Let's do the stag. Yeah, I doubt this is gonna be worth more points, but it might be. I don't know how the point system works. 67. Yeah, that would have broken the last record. I should have done it first, then the rice grasshopper. Oh well. Okay. Still need to find these fossils. But yeah, like that's probably my favorite anecdote about Azure Lane, at least like on like the development side of it. And also, like, I know I ranted about this a lot back while this was happening, but, like, I still find it utterly ridiculous how, like, a lot of World of Warships players during the Azure Lane crossovers are always like, man, they look like their clothes would fall off if they moved wrong, and it's like they don't want these anime girls on their as commanders. But, like, the moment Wargaming was like, okay, then here, have bikini girls instead, everyone was like, heck yeah, and then get angry that they couldn't easily buy them. And it's like, okay, well, here's a fossil. I could swear I was through here and there was not a fossil here. So that just leaves me with one left to get. May as well pop in here and have my daily coffee. Need Brewster. I need some lucky coffee. I'll have my use, my man. I do apologize, I'm not talking a huge amount today. I'm not exactly feeling the best, and like, I'm just in general exhausted from life, so like... Yeah, I can actually... I have my phone handy. I can literally pull up the hurricane tracker on my phone. So I'm kind of curious how it's doing. A little annoyed that I always have to refresh browsers. Let's see. Come on. I'm tapping on that. Okay, yeah, it's looking like it's probably gonna miss. That's good. It's still basically Nova Scotia's first hurricane of the season, so that's fun. And it'll still be a hurricane when it reaches us too, which is going to be even more fun. We'll probably still see some wind. But hopefully, it's not enough to knock power out. It probably will be, but I'll just have to be careful come Monday. I think that's when it's supposed to be arriving up here. It's around Monday. Should actually... Yeah. Sunday night into Monday morning is roughly when we should start seeing it. Frisk, why are you still getting into things? Like, why? Can you get out of things, please? Can you be good for, like, 10 minutes? I'm done asking for one day, because clearly that's impossible for you. But, like, 10 minutes. 10 minutes of you being good where you're not asleep. Because that doesn't count. Obnoxious little shit. Gulliver wouldn't be on the beach again today. He was just on the beach. Oh, jeez. Wow, it's been a while since I saw one of those. Wrong way. Tiger butterflies are worth, like, nothing. But hey, I can sell it. Where is this final fossil? Peacock butterflies are also worth basically nothing. This is kind of annoying. Like, this always happens, though. Well, it doesn't always happen, but it happens quite often of, like... The fossil will be, like, probably behind a tree. Or just, like, just behind some grass in such a way that I can't see it. Because they seem to like doing that. It is now noon, so I can basically see the final price I'll be selling turnips at. Get to see how much I'm losing this week. Because we bought at, I think it was 94? 94, 96, somewhere in that range. I'm trying to remember if we had any good prices all week. I think we might have had exactly one, was it? Or was that last week? That might have been last week. There it is. I knew it. I need more flowers. So I can start really limiting where fossils can be. Because, like, man, it's really annoying to find the fossils at some point. Like, I need to prioritize putting flowers into the places that are difficult to find the fossils in. But, like, once I can get it to the point where it's only the flower trails that they can really, not, like, the trails between the flowers that they can spawn on, that's going to make it so much easier to find them. If I'd stayed on top of watering flowers all the time, this town would be completely packed with flowers at this point. I still need to get Perfect Town at some point as well. Which is going to take a while. Mostly because, like, I need to start planting trees. And you need so many trees. I'll probably mostly do just fruit trees, because, like, they're the easiest to plant a lot of. Because, I mean, like, every fruit tree makes 3 more fruit trees. So, you know. It just kind of works out that way. Now, I need to put some stuff away into storage. I'm gonna see... I undoubtedly have some stuff I can get rid of out of my, like, personal storage. That way I'm not also, like, flipping through the tabs too much while I'm getting my turnips out. Yeah, like, I can get rid of this. And this. There we go. Can I put a bug into a letter? Because I want to keep the bird wing. No. Darn it. Well, as long as I only do one... Well, I need to only do 1 stack of turnips at a time. Like, as long as I put the money back away when I'm done, then I'll be fine. Alright, Reese, what is the final damage for this week? How many bells am I losing? This is gonna be, like, sub 40, isn't it? I'm gonna be, like, losing 2/3 of what I put into the turnips. No, I'm losing about half. Still sucks. Man, I don't like bad turnip weeks. They make me really want to not buy turnips. But, like, I also like buying turnips, so bit of a conundrum there. But yeah, part of my reason for wanting to hang on to the Birdwing is, like, I might be back just before 6 tonight, which would then allow me to, like, donate the Birdwing and then maybe, like, steal first right at the end. Because the fact I've scored so high right away, well, I say right away, it's halfway through the event. Not even halfway, it's 3 hours in. Halfway would be, like, at 2? No, 1:30. Somewhere in there. But, like, still, like, the fact that I have such a high score already tells me that our animals are probably going to have something better. One of them's gonna, like, magically find a tarantula or something. You know. Or a scorpion. Time to make about 40,000. Which will give me a bell bag. I mean, it's not okay, Reese, but you didn't give me a single good price all week, so none of these prices would it be something I was okay with, Reese. I am really trying to think of, like, things to talk about without just, like, rambling about computer stuff. I will say I'm pretty sure this is kind of, like, tech related, at least, in a way. It's more relating to YouTube. I'm pretty sure a comment I left on a video like a year or so ago about back when Linus Tech Tips was dealing with their big controversy, which I wasn't doing the series then, so you guys may not know about it. Basically, a lot of stuff happened. It basically was revealed, mostly by Gamers Nexus, that not only was Linus Tech Tips more or less not reviewing things properly and not showing them in the light that they needed to be shown in, as in, like, they were very much improperly testing things, so their results would end up being wildly different from everyone else's. Like, an easy example I can give on this is doing a like-for-like comparison of Linus Tech Tips doing a, you know, video about, can some two people buying the same CPU, can someone get a vastly better experience than the person next to them? And the Linus Tech Tips conclusion was, yes, you can. Gamers Nexus did the same sort of test, mostly because a commenter was parroting that, oh yeah, that totally is a thing that can happen. And they basically went out and bought some, like, 80-some CPUs to test with, and basically empirically proved that, no. Whether you're buying Intel or AMD, you're basically getting the exact same performance as the guy next to you. There will be small margin of error differences, but nothing major. Like, you're never going to see a big performance gap between the worst and best retail CPU of the same type of CPU. Like, so, like, if you buy two, well, I'll just use my CPU. If you buy two 13600KFs, they might have a margin of error difference in their performance. As in, like, doing tests with them, you might see 1% difference in the performance. But that's about it. Like, LTT was definitely not very good at testing things. Did not help that one of the things they tested was a custom-made water block that basically Linus came to the conclusion of no one would want this, so it doesn't matter if I review it properly. So he then reviewed it improperly, tried to defend himself with the, well, I don't know if I should be sorry for not wanting to spend $500 to do my job properly, because apparently it would have cost $500 roughly for him to have just reviewed this product correctly, because they reviewed it incorrectly at first, and they knew they did it incorrectly, but he would have had to have paid people to stick around to test it properly. It's like, well, you could have just insisted it be tested properly in the first place, Linus. Like, instead of actively encouraging your employees to do something wrong, as long as it saves you a bit of money, like, my confidence in Linus Tech Tips as a reviewer went through the floor when this all happened. And I still don't watch their stuff for, like, reviews. I barely watch their stuff, period, now. And I honestly don't know how anyone can watch their stuff, because the few times I have looked back, it doesn't look like they've particularly improved much. But, like, I'm pretty sure one of the comments I left on a video talking about that controversy has just vanished, but I don't remember if it was a standalone comment or if I had been replying to somebody. So, I was probably replying to somebody, because I can't imagine, because it was a Gamers Nexus video, I can't imagine him deleting a comment. Because I remember my comment was something along the lines of, like, you know, I'll be interested to see... No, wait, it wasn't on those videos. It was literally on the video of Gamers Nexus comparing the CPUs. Because at the time, all we knew was that Linus Tech Tips had a video in the works that was that same concept. And myself and many others are basically just going, right, we'll see if they actually have improved by what conclusion they come to. You know, let LTT's results speak for themselves. And then after that video came out and was basically a joke, like, which also, like, how it was portrayed was, like, this video was mentioned in their apology video, their proper apology video, after their community started rioting, because obviously you would if, you know, the reviewer you trusted and made purchasing decisions based on the opinion of was outed as someone who's unreliable, badly, you know, reviews things badly, has bad testing procedures. The scary part is Linus wants to automate most of their testing. So it's like, you guys can't even do it properly when it's not automated. So why do you want to automate it? Surely you want to actually get solid review practices first. And like, no major hate towards Linus. I just have no faith in his reviewing ability anymore, and that's all I was watching his channel for. Like, I have no hate towards the guy, it's just like... But like, yeah, during their proper apology video, he's like, yeah, we have this awesome video in the works that, like, the crew is really happy with. About, you know, about CPU performance and how, you know, and if, you know, and he didn't want to spoil the conclusion, but, you know, if, you know, two people buy the exact same CPU, would one have better performance? And they were apparently really happy with their result and was confident that it would show that they do review things properly and all this. So it's like, then a month goes by, and apparently this video was done, and everyone was happy with it. And 2 months go by, still no video. 3 months, still no video. It took them like 6 months to actually release this video. with the conclusion that, oh no, it's totally a big performance gap. And it's like, you literally have had 6 months of Gamers Nexus having their own video out where they basically go over it and talk about their methodology in such a way that literally all LTT would have had to have done is follow the methodology set up by Gamers Nexus, and they would have probably come to the same result. Because when you're, when you're doing data collection, you kind of have to go through a process of eliminating variables so that, you don't end up with bad data. And you also need to, anytime you have outlier results, you need to stop and look and try to figure out why that data was an outlier, not just throw it in the results because obviously it must be right. It's part of the results. Like, the best way to put it is like, a lot of these reviews are done on Windows. Surely a lot of you guys have been using Windows, and then suddenly the performance on your computer just kind of tanks for a hot minute, just out of nowhere, because Windows itself is doing something in the background while you're running your test, or doing whatever you're doing. That causes performance outliers. If you have a computer that is hooked up to the internet, and thus Windows can attempt to download Windows updates, that could very easily mess with your testing results. If not only has it downloaded an update, but, I was going to try and catch that, but I went the wrong way to get to my bug net. But, like, not only can just a different version of Windows potentially cause performance differences, but also, like, it downloading the update and installing it before, oh, you gotta do the restart. Like, even that can cause performance dips. So, like, there's a lot of variables you need to control, and, well, let's be completely real, LTT has never exactly said how they control their variables. We're just supposed to trust them, bro. No one's gonna let them forget that either. And, like, the funny thing is, of, like, the whole point Linus was trying to make with his Trust Me Bro controversy that he basically created himself, was that, warranties don't matter because, when it comes right down to it, companies don't have to honor them. Which is probably the dumbest take I've ever heard when it comes to warranties, because depending on the country, yeah, that company has to honor its warranty. They don't have a choice in the matter. They have to do it. Like, it's probably why Intel started honoring their warranties when word started getting out that, hey, they're actually trying to not honor their warranties. There was a bunch of lawyers, wringing their hands together like, ooh, payday time. Because that warranty is a contract. Intel has to honor their warranty for properly defective products that fall into the context of their warranty. That's just how it works. So, they started honoring their warranties. But Linus's whole thing was like, oh, you don't need a written warranty because, I'll cover you. Trust me, bro. It's like, okay, but see, that written warranty is enforceable in some countries. So, you know, you really should be giving the written warranty. Especially where, you know, at the time, if I remember correctly, there was literally people being like, yeah, so... Because it was like on a backpack they were selling or something. There's people basically going, yeah, this backpack's kind of crap. Like, the straps are fraying and breaking, and like, the quality isn't all that great. It's like... I mean, one, what did you expect from a tech channel making a backpack? Backpacks aren't exactly their forte. But, like, you know. Also, man, I need to, like, stop rambling so I can, like, do an outro for today, and then... I want to be back later today, I'm just not sure I will be back later today. 'Cause, I mean, it's Saturday, so I want KK concert, but there's no guarantee I'll be awake or have time. So, if I am, I'll meet you guys back here later today. If I'm not, well... Actually, you know what? Let's go donate the Birdwing now. Let's just do that right now, just to get it out of the way. I was gonna save it, but, like... that would require me to come back twice later. So... Birdwing! It's exceedingly rare Birdwing! Yep. Examine it. Examine away, Nat. Standard size. Standard colors. 96 points. New first place. And go snail clock. There we go. Let's see what 96 points gets me at the end of this. Hopefully first place. But I think I've already got first place from this. I think I need second. So hopefully it gets me second place. Or is it third place I need? I don't remember. I did not mean to... Hold on. I need to do this properly so I actually have a place to do a cut. But yeah, I'm going to meet you guys back here later today, potentially, and I'm also going to record an outro just in case I don't make it back later. So I'll meet you guys back here later today. And I'm back. Almost don't feel like the webcam, but eh. Had it on earlier, should keep it on now. I've had a kind of day, but let's see how I placed. Did I at least get third, maybe? I swear, if either of them have, like, a nighttime bug, that just wouldn't have been around. So let's see here. Now, okay, I did win. So winners one by one. First, in third place, with a horned elephant, worth a modest 67 points. Rooney, he was probably in the lead when I was initially... Well, no, 60 points took the lead. So I don't know who was in the lead initially. Congratulations, very delectable specimen. Your prize is well deserved. In second place, with a rice grasshopper worth an honorable 74 points. Bella! I love how her name is one of the ones that they can kind of say. Thank you for your savvy efforts today. Finally in first place, with a birdwing butterfly worth a smashing 96 points. Steven! Shining gold bug trophy belongs to us. Pretty sure that is our first gold trophy. So let's finish with a round of applause for our winners. Congratulations to all the winners. Hope to see you all at the next month's delightful bug off. I think next month's is the last bug off, so it's gonna be our last chance to get. I think it's third place I need, or second. Second. I have third and first now. Now we basically just need to kill some time while I wait around for the KK concert to start. I could realistically just, like, do a cutaway and then, like, come back for the KK concert, but... I do need to put some stuff away, so yeah, let's clear through some of our personal storage, and I'm just gonna use the train station for that. Like our dresser storage, not our secret storage. See what we've got in here. I have hiccups. Okay, let's start with the C tab. Don't need that. Don't really need that. Don't really need a swell shirt. I'll keep that, I guess. I don't remember if that's like a special item or not. Get rid of that. I want to keep the bunny shirt. Pave stuff I should keep. Get rid of the plain black cap. Skull tee. Another folk tunic. Track jacket. Facial mask. I'm gonna get rid of the scale armor pants. And the beige tights. There we go. There's some stuff to sell. Yeah, I've not been exactly having the best day, so. I was a bit alright earlier, but even earlier I was just kind of out of it. And, you know, bad days happen. You're allowed to have them. I always kind of hate it when I have them, but, you know, that's just how I roll. This will give us a bit more money for buying turnips with tomorrow, which I'll probably just spend only what I have. If the turnip price is so high, I just simply don't have enough bells to fill everything, then I don't have the bells to fill everything. I mean, I could put some of that stuff up for sale, but I don't want our animals buying shirts to fill their homes with. I just don't. Yeah, I don't really feel like going through more of my storage right now. That's kind of the problem I'm having. Of like, I'll be like, I should do this, and then I can't. Which, like, just one of those days. I still love this park, though. I do need to, like, match the bushes. Like, I need to remember which of... I think this is holly. And I might do that over here, too. Because, like, it matches the pine trees better. I should also really get on, like, planting more trees. I don't even know how many I have. But I know I don't have enough for Perfect Town. And I keep cutting them down. So, like, I definitely need more trees. I want those trees to be kind of productive, though. So, I'm going to plant some perfect cherries. Oop, Pudge is in here. Hey, my man. Let's, my audio feels really weird. Everything being picked up sounds really distant. And this one, okay. Now, wait, does this button also run? No, it doesn't. It just weirdly went fast for a second. Where am I gonna plant these is the problem, because, like, I don't want them obstructing stuff, but well, there is, like, over here. These will probably get cut down, so, like, I'm not that worried about it. I'll do them in a line. That's too close to that one, and also not a consistent spacing. How close to each other can trees be? They can be one square, I'm pretty sure. So, like, I could also put... Wait, if I do this one square lower... I could do 2 trees right there. Probably get more trees like that, so that would be 4 trees. Thing is, you need, like, potentially up to, I think it's 200, and it's like, that's a lot of trees, man. Why couldn't that have been flowers? Like, you only need, like, something like around 50 flowers, and it's like, it really feels like those should be the other way around. Like, 50 or so trees and a couple hundred flowers. That makes more sense, is less disruptive. But, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna see if 2 more here will take. Get a little perfect cherry orchard going on. Now I need to find room for 2 more. My brain. Oh, just chop down some cherry trees. And no, that's not productive. That doesn't solve the problem. So I just heard like a Facebook ding. I'm going crazy. Y'all need anything? I'm going crazy. Bad joke's bad. But also accurate. That'll get me a few more trees at least. Basically planted 8 trees, so I don't know what that puts me at. All I can do is hope I'm not too far off of what I need for a perfect town. So, how about we play Nook for a day? Yeah, you pretend you're one of those cute little Nook kids and I'll act like I'm in your store. Totally love your Emperor Butterfly. What's your price? I mean, yeah, take it. I think it's worth 3,000, but take it. What is bonus today? Venus comb shells. Let's go clean up the beach, I suppose. Funny thing is, you might think that, like, oh, I'm still, like, depressed over the breakup. And a little bit, honestly. I mean, 7 years is a long time. But nah, today it's just depression. It just happens. Thankfully, it's not to the point where, like, I can't do anything productive, but man, is this taking a lot of energy. But, like, it's definitely not easy, even though you'd be like, oh, it's just, I think, yeah, it's not easy. On a normal day, recording isn't an easy thing, because, like, there's a lot that goes into it. And then on days like today, where, like, I don't even want to be doing this right now, I would rather just be in bed. Watch some YouTube, maybe, if I even have the energy to put YouTube videos on. You know, that sort of thing. I am still doing everything I can to try not to slip into that, because, like, I know if I do, today's video is not getting finished, tomorrow's video probably wouldn't happen, the day after probably also wouldn't happen, like... This year has been a year. Some more beach junk. Junk on the beach, do 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 do. Junk on the beach, do 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 do. Oh god, I really wish I wasn't feeling like this. Oh hey, Phineas, I have a badge. Hey, badge man, what do you got for me? You're a youngster, he finds the stillness of the night to be quite calming. Let's see what kind of badge best suits me. I see. Ark, ark, ark. Seems like you have a pretty healthy love for all things pertaining to gardening. Beautiful heart treasures the town's lovely environment. This old man respects that. The perfect badge. Keep being good, the badge now bring us a new badge. Got the village gardener badge. I've planted flowers and greenery all around town. Yeah, I have. You just noticed? Like, have you not looked around, Phineas? Like, this town is, like, packed with flowers, most of which was my doing. Though I suppose not a lot of it was actually planting, but, like, for a while it was, because I needed to buy stuff from the flower shop. $890 bells? Sure. I think that puts me at, like, what, 500 and some thousand? 520,000-ish? That should at least be good for, like, 5,000. About 6 more minutes. I don't really have much to say is the problem. I had some ideas earlier of, like, oh man, I'll talk about this or that later, and then, like, all of that just went away. So, like, I don't know, guys. It's just one of those days. Like, I know I've said this before, like, when I was still dealing with the bulk of my depression earlier in the year, of, like, if y'all are ever feeling down like this, don't hold it against yourselves. It just makes things worse. Like, just try to acknowledge that you're allowed to have bad days. You're allowed to feel down. Like, everyone needs a bad day every now and again. Yeah, let's go check out Gracie's, because she does have her sale going on. We probably can't afford anything, because I don't have any money on me, but if she has something that's for sale, that's, you know, something I actually want, I'll see about picking it up. I also really need to get back into, like, doing daily fortune stuff. I have not done that in a really long time. Like, I haven't done a fortune cookie outside of the fireworks one since March, I want to say. Ooh, how much is this? How much is it? Sold. Bam. No, those don't really go with it. I love how one of those outfits doesn't look bad as, like, a completed thing. And then the other set just looks like random garbage thrown together. Hey, we got a new shirt, so. It's also a very me thing to wear, so it works out. I used to have a, dress vest like this. Well, I still own it, I just don't know where it is. It probably doesn't fit me anymore either. It was a tight fit when I was not as fat as I am now. So, like, probably be an even tighter fit now, if it fits at all, which it probably doesn't. I'm quite fat compared to what I was before. I think I'm just gonna cut away for a few minutes, and I'll meet you guys back when, Club LOL opens. So, I'll meet you guys back in a minute. And I'm back. Club LOL is now open. I think I might do a, How I'm Feeling song tonight. Though I might still do a KK choose. Yeah, let's let KK choose still. Steven, have you been grooving? Feeling a beat tonight? No doubt. Cool, I'm taking requests. You got an itch for an old favorite. About to the name of the song, or just tell me how you're feeling. It's all cool. You pick. You pick, my man. I'm gonna sit next to Rasher. I don't know if I want to keep my webcam on through this. I'm gonna turn it off. I know it's weird, but forest life. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Cool, man, cool. Check out your pockets. Slipped you a boot of the song. Thanks, KK. Hey, Rasher, how's it going? Steven, good deal say. Nothing like scoring a good bargain. That is fair. Too bad I didn't on this shirt. Yeah, I just didn't feel like leaving the webcam on, because, like, I always feel like I need to, like, bob my head or something while that's going on. Like, I know I don't really have to, but, like, to me it feels weird if I don't and the webcam's on. So I was just like, I don't feel up to that today, so I'll just turn the webcam off. Today's been long enough. We'll listen to the song on our radio tomorrow. It's just, we've had a long enough day. I don't have the motivation today. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow I should be feeling a fair bit better than I was today. So, thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo. See you all then.